Special online. Arcade.
Treeburna is now live. Streaming Street Fighter 6. Join the stream and fight 100 points followers.
Practice versus special match versus special online. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Parries the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Throw misses. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Jumps, opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close.
Let's go.
Jumps in, grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Jumps up,
Let's go.
throws him. What's next? Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Looking to impress with this super. Player one has the deck KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Just out of range for that throw. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Box them with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Drive lead opens up. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Scrapping it out up close. Lots of Fuha bends and plenty of avenues to race through. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their own... Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player two can't use a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
That felt good, didn't it?
Life lead is there, but still low heavy. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player one is in flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Off anti-air in the clutch. Overhead. Blossom. Oh, with a no throw. Good decision with that throw. What now? Gets the counter hit. Any throw will whip at that ring. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player one, there's a burnout. Party time. Catches them in the flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. The grab misses. Knockdown. Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Throws them to negate the block. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. One combo can end this round right now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Experiencing big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Neither of them willing to back off here. Flashes it. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. With the impact. Handle with care. You can't drop driving. Digs in deep to get that driving. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 needs to use the cutter. Nothing stops this train. Bring in the heat. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Make smart use of. Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Both sides getting ready. Drives it back. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Sneaks in above. Just out of range for that throw. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving attack. Very bad choice there. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Got their eye on the air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The jump in catches them. Fires off in overdrive. Gets the jump in. Jumps in. Pops him with a shorty. We're near the end of the round. Okay, oh. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Sure you can. Big, low, reaching heavy. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in blow range there. Jumps. Okay, they trade hits. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Drops them from the air. Both fighters planning something? A real test of nerves here. They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pop goes all in with the uppercut. Both sides, clutch, anti-air. What a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
What's wrong, little please?
No good up high. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That drive impact doesn't get through. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Got their eye on the air. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, brushes that off and keeps going. Big throw. That throw will do some good damage. Smart play with the throw. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Going in? Ooh, what a smart throw. Very. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throw leaves them wide open. Light lead is there, but still anyone's game. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Transverse. They were waiting for it. Oh my God! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Snares them with a wrong verse. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Player 1 can't win this without pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in a very good over in a flash. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Sandblast. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combos. They trade. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Turns it up a KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Jumps. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Punish is there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. The hit throw connects. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Connects with the hug in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Picture perfect punish counter. Grabs them. It's down to the wire. Beautiful setup. It heats it up with a combo into super. Heading into the goes for the super art. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to rely on their instincts here. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Parries the attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Player good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. Going in? They exchange blows. Life lead is there with a thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Misses the drive impact. It's not over. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Big counter. The low heavy hits. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Going on the offensive? Player 2 chases them down. Hits them with a stop and bop. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going wild with the throws in the corner. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Genius read. Scrapping it out, finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. Uses a drive parry against the attack. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round.
Hey now, where are you going?
Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Decides to buff up while they can. Scrapping it out up close. The Condor wind added a bit of juice to that attack. They're turning them inside out and throwing KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well-timed command throw there. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact is blocked. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Jumps in, just goes for it at this range. Goes end-to-end with a Blazing Hawk. Nice damage. Tomahawk plus. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Excellent block. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Gets a risky buff in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Connects with the throw. Jump just like Big Papa. Player 1 can't rock the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? The jump in catches them. All right, what's coming up next? They have a full drive gauge stock. They'll need to use that in order to turn this match around. This is the perfect range to reach KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Quick dash in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs and throws them away. That throw will do some good damage. That's a counter. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. It's a good spot. KO! One more. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes off the impact. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? No go for the throw. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 is just about out of drive ammo. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a trip. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. What'll happen here? Hits with the overhead. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score, corrects them. Can they create an opportunity for them? Gotta do better than that. And whiffs, they're wide open. Not so fast. Super art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I'm taking a break because I'm getting my ass kicked.
Break time, I'm getting whooped lol.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance at that jumper. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Trips him up. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets the jump in. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Experiencing Getso. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Overdrive art? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Not close enough for the throw. Combo with the target combo. Still slugging it out at this range. Rolling Soba. Player hits him with a stopping bomb. A parry? Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Player anti-air in the front. Low heavy. Player with raw super art incoming. Sunrise Festival. Can they rise a beat to the end? Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player two can't afford. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Sandblast. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Jumps in. Knockdown and they exchange blows. Still slugging it out at this range. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Flashes him. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. Knockdown. Here comes the next one. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Goes in on the impacts for nothing. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening and then jumping in. Gets the knockdown, and now opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. G-right kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are trying not to hit them with a stop and block. Player two will look to apply pressure. A super art, the Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. A quick breather. It connects with the throw. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using drive impact misses. Life lead is there. They're going for the super art. The Dragon flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Neither of them willing to back off. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense, and the throw ends the round. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Can't tech the throw. Player hits them with a stop and bop. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. That's a counter. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. How did they anticipate that jump in? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Arc step! That's gonna leave them rattled. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two is in a what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. With super arts into play, it's really anything. All the throw connects. Cactus goes airborne. Give me a broad super art incoming. Okay, here we drive them back missing. Oh, they were sitting on their meter for this super art. Goes big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Goes for the command grab. What's the play here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Knockdown. Parries the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets them. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs him, slides and goes for the legs. Still very early in the round. Takes a trip. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Knockdown and breaks those shins. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. But goes airborne! Crowns him from above. The next touch, what a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I'm ready.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Denies the attack and... Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Closing moments of the match. Okay, oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Tomahawk buster. Hits him with a stopping block. And a big time whip. Dangerous range here. Just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Only I can hear it.
Final round. Fight.
The low kick hits. Jumps in. Very solid tomahawk buster. Drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Things are looking very bleak. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. They're hurt. All the throw connects. What now? Genius read with that throw escape.
Up you go!
Doesn't set the throw. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Sandblast. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Checks them with a projectile. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Grabs them. Knockdown. This is a huge chance to make them feel it. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Looking for a chance. Hits them with a stopping block. A quick breather. Nice parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the court low heavy. Player 2 with the rhythm or flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I can hear it.
Fight round. Fight.
Finds the target. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 with nothing stops this train. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Fire coming through. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Drops him hard. Goes airborne. Connects the counter. Amazing. Player 2, are you kidding me? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Oh, oh.